All right, hello there. Welcome back to episode 48 of Minetest Gameplay. And today's episode, we're going to cover the castle progress and animal mobs. Yeah, because I figured out a whole bunch of stuff in there. So, if you like what you see here, please consider liking and subscribing. It's greatly appreciated. And let's start. Got a lot of stuff to show you here. This is really cool. I did not know about this. This is called an item frame. And I can pick up my sword and I can store it, put it back on there. Cool. I completely did not know about it. I was watching some other videos, found out that you could do that, and it's in the home decor pack. So let's go over to the castle, see what's going on there, because I did do a whole bunch of cool stuff out there. Not much in the castle. I'm still trying to. There's still some things I have to figure out there. Planted some trees. Yay! I had to put too high fencing, as you'll see in a minute. Look at the baby sheep. Look at everything. Because they kept jumping out. So we're going to go over that. But real quickly, got to watch out for this. Say hello to the guard. Hi, guard. I think he's frozen. You doing all right? Yeah? Okay. Okay. So I did some improvements to the outside. Not too much. Some water features. I put a shark in, but the shark died. He despawned. Plus, there was no room for him to grow. And I'll tell you why I went with the permanent drawbridge. I started my little river, which goes into this gorgeous waterfall. And there's the waterfall coming from the water feature inside there. And it feeds down into the valley. So that took care of that. And I'm actually pretty satisfied with how that turned out. We go back over here. You see the snow melted. Huh. I tried using ghost blocks to create a magical drawbridge. Everything kind of turned out except when the ghost blocks were turned off. You saw the only way I could do it is with the Mesa stone, and you saw this yellow Mesa stone, or messy stone, from the Mesicons, and I didn't like the way it looked, so I decided to go with the permanent route. Here's the waterfall created from the one side of the castle. That turned out really nice. So other than that, I decided to go with this. So it turned out, it looks pretty realistic. Looks pretty grand. And it works. Okay, there's my fake doors, my hidden doors, so they can get around. I added this. This is the guards' quarters. And this turned out pretty cool. So, after a long day of castle maintenance and castle work and pillaging and whatever else that, castle armies will do, they can come in and get a nice dinner, sit down, nice cooked, home cooked dinner. Who cares? And then upstairs, we have the sleeping quarters for all the guards and personal storage, and these are going to be bathrooms, because we have men and women guards in our castle. We're an equal opportunity employer. And this is just the area to the upper inside wall. And then you can climb up to the upper part of the castle walls. And let's go into the basement. That's where the real fun is. So after a long, hard day, and here's another entrance to that area. So they come in, they eat, get cleaned up. They go downstairs. And this is where we have the home theater set up. We got some pool tables. Somebody can play piano. Big screen TV, stereo system. Root beer dispenser. Some more tables. They can enjoy themselves. Play some Tetris. Yeah. Where's one of the employee bathrooms. So there, that's coming along real nicely. And then we have a storeroom with obviously a secret entrance so they could escape should something happen. So there's that. That's the guards' quarters and their entertainment and sleeping facilities. See, I'm a good employer. Yes, I am. Now we're going to come out in here and get mobbed. I figured out a whole bunch of things about these animals. Okay, so what we know so far. I'm using the mod packs, the mod Animal Mobs 2.5 and Mobs Redo. And a couple add-on animal packs that give you the crocodile, shark, jellyfish, turtle, stuff like that. This is sheep. So I've gotten rid of all the sheep. So if we go back into Mob F, and I've gotten rid of, or I've turned off, like these cows, because, let's see, I thought there was in where it actually showed. Huh. Of course. Oh. I thought they showed what they look. Oh, okay, here we go. They're turned off. So if I want them off. Yeah, okay. Easy. Turn them down a little bit. These are all turned off, and I didn't like the way they looked. However, I do need some of the other ones. So I got rid of the sheep and the cows from the animal mobs, because the Mobs Redo animals are where the real cool animals come from. So if we come up here, I don't see any baby sheep right now. They grow, and they grow very quickly. So for the cow, yes, let's go over to this cow. He's alone. If we select the bucket and right click on him, we'll get milk. And he'll show up, and it'll be, so if we try to milk him again, he'll say cow already milked. Now the cow eats wheat. So if you right click, there we're back up to full health. The cow is already eaten, and now we have hearts. He likes me. So let's, oh man, they're not going to let me do this. Let's do the brown cow. The brown cow likes me. They will create a calf. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it. So let's go over here. Now the sheepies, I'm going to have to turn that volume down. There, that's better. So you get the sheep to full health, and these barns over here, and I already showed how to do that. You place a barn down, you put some leaves in there, and they if they're near it, they will breed. See, I got too many. Yes, there's a baby cow. There's a baby cow. There he is. He's underneath. Darn it. He's underneath the big cow. Come on, move. Move. There, you can barely see him. He's over by the sheep. Let's walk over here. There he is. See him? So we only had 2 cows. Now we have 3. Well, we have 2 cows and a calf. And there he is. So now the sheep will do the same thing. The sheep are over by the, if they're over near the barn. And I've noticed that in creative mode, the sheep were multiplying even without the barn. And the penguin, I figured out what it took to feed the penguins. Let's give some of these some help. And the other thing is you have to shear the sheep. Here's another style barn. And the bad part is oh, that wasn't the shear at all. That was the lasso. So what that did was I actually put the sheep in my inventory. But that's how you do that. So we're going to get this guy all happy, and we're going to groom him. Take your shears, you groom him, you get blocks, he likes you, he's tame. You give him some wheat, it's 8 wheat, and he grows back and he likes you even more. Yay, me. So, there's a baby sheep. There he is. Look at it. He's so cute. He's so cute. Yeah. And he's at full health. There you have it. So that's the sheep and the cows. And those are from the mobs redo. However, in my Animal 2.5 mod, it has the mobs redo mob in there. So I'm not really sure exactly what's happening there. So now we're going to go take a look at the other animals. Back over here, the magic of editing. We're going to go to the barn. Yes, the barn. There's a turtle. Let's take a look at the little turtle. The turtle does nothing. You right click on him, he hides in the shell. But he's really cool. Now, the roosters and hens, you give them seeds, wheat seeds, and he like you forever. As you can see, I have hearts. That's cool. I had to do the fences up here too, because they were hopping out. Pick up this egg real quick. Nope. And we have more cows, more sheep. We have penguins. Now the penguin, you feed fish, and I had to adjust the lure, which I'll show at the end. Okay, he's not giving me any hearts. Here's another baby sheep. There's another little baby sheep. I'm making this go faster too. I'm trying to find a not tame one, because you can also do the rabbits. So let's go over here. And then the one thing I wanted the animals mob for was for the tropical fish. However, these things are stupid. Unfortunately, because of this pipe going up for the fountain, they've all gravitated over here. Yeah. One's stuck in a wall over there. Not anymore, he's not. But there's some really cool, colorful fish. I have to redo this fountain. Make it do what I want. Oh, a bunny. Hello, Mr. Bunny. Bunnies. You can tame bunnies by feeding him a carrot. Bunny has been tamed. Bunny is at full health. And yes, I did get, there we go. I got hearts. Oh, he's a cute little bunny. Yeah. That grows old real quick. So there's another moo cow. Let's see, what other ones were there? So there was the bunnies, the hens and roosters. The bees you can't tame. Let's see. So we have, kitty cats. Kitty cats will also give you kittens. Let's go over here. Drop all the way down into my little, where's my cats? Where are my cats? There they are. Okay, so I have 4 cats. So if there's that. I bring him to full health. Oh, by feeding him a fish. And I believe I had to adjust. Oh, no, for the penguin I had to adjust. Ooh. Oh, I sat down. That was weird. Teach the fish. There we go. Got hearts. There's a little baby kitten. They had a kitten right there. Now for the cats, you can feed them cooked, or you can feed them rats or fish, and tropical fish, or any one of the different fish mod. And that's what I had to do with the penguins, is I had to adjust the lure because it was only looking for ethereal fish. So I added the same thing that the cat, they ate. And now that they're tamed, they will follow you and they will stay, allegedly. So there is that. I also adjusted, and I don't think I should have. I got tired of, there, give him some fish. I got tired of seeing the sheep and the cows dying in the water. It really made no sense to me. What? Okay. It really made no sense. Here's one of the, so let's go in here and go fish. Okay, so we have tropical fish, which are so there is a difference between not this clownfish, but we have tropical fish and we have blue white fish. The tropical fish will give you, I'm at the bottom of, let's go underneath here. So there's a green fish. It'll give you, there's a blue fish, a yellow fish. It'll give you different color fishies. Different color tropical fish, obviously. Different from the other fish. And there's a sea turtle. Look at that. Hi, Mr. Sea Turtle. Apparently they can't see underwater, so they won't attack you. There's a shark. Or one of the many sharks. There's another shark. I wish these guys could swim. Because basically all my character is doing is walking underwater. There's another shark. So it's really cool. And they take a few seconds to, let's go back. So we're in here, let's say. And now we have this great view of the water with fishies and turtles swimming past our underground mansion, and sharks. So if we go back, there we go. We got some turtle. That's a lot of turtles. That's a Mr. Sharky. I'm still getting some errors because I didn't like the jellyfish. So I took jellyfish out and the crocodiles. I don't need them in this world. The crocodiles are very cool. I just don't need them. So somewhere out here, there's a real deep area right in here. I want to do a dome, an underwater kind of research facility. Not an evil research facility, but like an ocean aquarium kind of deal, an underwater base. I've seen them. Usually people put like a nuclear reactor in there or, you know, something of that nature. And I just want it to be like a real cool, like, park. So now we got all the fishies. And you notice the cow's not dying. However, the cow will sit there and he won't get out of the water. So he's not tamed. He won't let me lasso him. This is a wild cow. I wonder how that happened. Cow has been tamed. Now I'm going to try to pick him up. Dude, you need to get out of the water. I missed. I got him. No, I didn't kill him or hurt the cow. And the penguins will also give a baby penguin. As you can see, I have 3 penguins. So that works out. So you pick the cow up, you put him in your inventory, and now we're going to replant, not replant. We are going to relocate the moo cow over here. Let's see. There's my sheep. He's in my inventory. There he is. We got the sheep. In survival mode, he'll only give you 1. There he is, and he still likes me. He's happy. He's playing with the bees. There's Mr. Bunny Rabbit. Let's see if this one's tame. I don't remember taming him. Now he's tame. I haven't not been able to see if the bunnies will give you a little baby bunny. But who knows? I put some fish in the fountain, but there again, they go over to that block where, because that pipe takes up the entire node and water will not flow around it, they go into that node and they get stupid and they just kind of sit there and die. So, next episode's going to be looking at an automated food facility over by the barn. I've already started that. And I want to make, I saw some video on this real cool, huge world of this gigantic tree. So they made trees out of other trees, and it's very similar to what I did with the tree houses. And except although I'm happy with the way my tree houses turned out, like this one over here, the base of the tree, because I grew it out of, I believe it was 9 trees in a square is how I came up with that. Yeah. So 9 trees in a square, and everything else kind of is natural, and I built around it. I want to take some of these pine trees and create a little tree fort and tree stand out of it. I think that's going to be really cool. And off in the distance, you can see my little sort of factory that's going to go with the barn. And that's going to be like automating bread and other dispensers for crops so that the town folk, yeah, can go in there and get different food supplies. That is so cool. Look at that. So now we got the nature, we got the trees. Now I just got to start getting going on some of this stuff. I got to finish the castle. See, I was hoping that the hens gave. Oh, that's an old style. Oh, what happened to him? Oh, there he is. That's an old style one because if you right click on it, it says nothing to heal. I cannot figure out how to feed those. But the other chickens, roosters, and hens, you can just, you feed them wheat seeds. Is this one? Yeah, here's one. Chicken has been tamed. And I believe they will give you a little chick. And I have barns set up all over the place. And these things do take up some processing power. So, you know, you will see your FPS go down. Especially over where I was over at. Now, they're near a barn. They should have a baby. They both gave hearts. See what they do. Oh, yep. There it is. There's a little baby. There, perfect. So we're not mobbed by, and he's at full health. There you go. Congratulations, mommy and daddy. You have, there's a cow hanging out in the gazebo. Just hanging there. Just chilling. So that's how quick, and that cow will, you know, if we kept feeding it, it will grow up into a full-size cow. Okay, so that's all the animals. And like I said, I turned off the crocodiles and the jellyfish. I just didn't like, I like the crocodiles, but they kept coming up on land. So you can turn off in the settings. You have to go into the mods, and there's a settings for, you know, crawl on water or crawl on land, float on water, and swim. And the water ones will attack you. So I don't need that in my world right now. And I had to get rid of the water here because I had this like area over here so the animals could get water because they kept drowning. And now the cows and sheep like swimming. I can't get them out of the water. So I gave up one, you know, I solved one problem and created another problem. There's another one. Okay, so now he got out of the water. So I'm going to let him. I thought there was a chicken down. Oh, there's another one. So they won't die now. I changed it. It said water damage, light damage, and lava damage. I can show that real quick. Yeah. So my little world is coming together very nicely. A lot of planning is completed, but not a lot of work done. Because a lot of, playing with the farm animals, trying to get them set up, trying to get, so I have the nature taken care of. I have the animals taken care of. Castle is halfway done. And I saw where I went wrong with my castle design. Let's see, is this? No, this is an old style one. I saw where I went wrong with my castle design. And what I should have done was I created the outer castle walls with the towers, and that looks okay. But then I saw other castle designs where they had the 4 towers around the main building, and I kind of like that one. So this castle is going to remain the same, and I'm going to go find a real snowy, dark area in a mountain. And that one is going to be the dark and the dark castle. And I did do one other thing real quickly. Let's go back to the castle. Oh, I'm lagging. Yay me. That's because I had full view turned on. See, these animals will cause lag. But that's fine. So underneath here, this is sort of a failure, but not. We have the dungeon area. So you go down here, there's lots of iron gates, and we have jail cells. You know, and I'm looking at that, I'm going, this looks brand new. This doesn't look like a medieval, you know. And I know this right now, the premise behind this castle is that it's a museum now. So now we have, if you look at, it's being used as a storage area. Once where people were tortured and kept and hidden and put in iron masks is now relegated to a storage area for the museum. But this turned out okay, but I want to use the, there's a castle dungeon block, which is a real dark and you know, very dark colored stone. And that'll give it a more of an authentic appearance. And then we lock them away and forget about them. So there. I love that emergency exit. It's funny. And I took out that center stair, that little stairwell, just so I could, you know, open that area up, because that just didn't see right. Because this is the king's quarters. It's good to be the king. So that opened up a lot more. But other than that, yeah. So I figured out a lot of things. I tried, I even left the wiring in here in case I want to change the, turn that into a ghost stone, drawbridge type where it goes away. But I think this looks pretty cool. And I have a tendency to want to keep playing with something, even at, you know, it looks fine. It looks it would be perfect. But I go, oh wait, let me put one more block. Let me do one more thing. And then you end up either over producing it, putting too many trees in. That's why I'm glad these other two trees didn't grow, because put in too many trees or too many animals. Yeah, hi. I could give you guys some more room. Yes, I do. Who's a good boy? And also I want to take like these pine trees, and I want to, like I said, I want to put a little lookout area in there and have a rope to climb up. So I think that will turn out very cool. So there's some really cool things that I'm planning. Oh, and I have to finish putting these little holes around the castle. Hi, Mr. Sheep. You know, so that the guards and the archer can defend the castle. One of the other things with the animal mobs kind of quickly is that to get the effect that I wanted, I had to mix a couple different mod packs. And that's fine, because I have the cats, I have the bunnies, I have the nice looking cows, even though I kind of like the zombie cows. And that will work. So your mileage may vary with what you plan on using. Look at that. There's a cow in the water. Again, they're swimming. I'm going to leave them there, you know, let them enjoy it. They'll figure it out. They should be able to get out there. So, next episode, I'm going to continue on with the little automated area for, see, look at that. Look at my fishies. Oop. My little automated area for food. We're going to like make an automated bread station and dispenser area so that the town folk can come in and pick up breads and pies and stuff like that. And have, and do that. I wish they would eat, I wish the animals like would eat the fish or the grain. How did a cow get? I am going to have to take him out because he fell off of, oh, he's not tame. He fell off of the, what do you call it? Cow has been tamed. He fell off of the upper area. So we're going to move him and we're going to transplant him to another area. So that does it for this episode. If you liked what you see, please like and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. And go from there. So everybody have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching and goodbye.